there's so many things to talk about, and maybe y'all are not intellectuals, maybe it's something else. But if you're intellectual, you want an intellectual man, like you want an IT man, or you want a finance man, or whatever. You actually have to be educated. Like you actually got to be able to hold a conversation or be educated about what he likes and study him to be a
And I
student for
think
him.
that's the thing. Not book smart educated, but educated in what he likes. Get to know him. Take a deep dive into him. You know. So yeah, that's an important education too, especially if you're trying to get married and really, go to the next level. Your focus and your education in a lot of ways needs to be him. And let him lead you, let him guide you, and you follow him. You know, when you get married, you have a wife and you have a groom. I don't think people understand.
Bride and groom, yes.
The bride and groom. So therefore, he has to groom his wife. To be exactly what he wants her to be.
You just dropped bars. Wait a minute. Say it again. Wait, say it again for the people to back.
He has to groom his wife. Like, he's the groom and she's the bride. So he got to do, and I know some women don't like it, but at the end of the day, she has to fall up under his program. So many women want the man to come be a part of her program and then get mad when they get with a dude. They get her under her program, and then after a while, she get tired of him. I don't think too many women want to follow her at the end of the day. Maybe some, but I don't think most women want to follow her. They don't want to groom their man. I don't think.
Let me just say that, okay, if y'all want to hear about what anybody has to say on TikTok, y'all need to be subscribed to this live. Like, you need to be on G1's live. And the reason why I say that is, as a woman that started out on listening in the audio rooms, and the idea of the reason why I say get on his program now is because of G1. That is his language that he came up with. And to this day, I was about to say that in the chat in the audio room the audio room I was in, saying like a lot of these women don't even know how to get on a man's program. The idea is that you're enrolling in the subscription that is that man.
Yeah.
And everything, the package that comes with that, and whatever that package looks like, you got to be okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, it's not about you. Oh well, I'm going to change him and make him like this and make him like that. No, you got to move on because like that's his setup. That's what his setup look like. And that's the difference between people that make it work and they handle it, or try to change each other and they end up kind of imploding. So for sure.
Yeah, and it's not that hard. Like, it's harder to go against, you know what I'm saying, what's natural. Like, so many women fight against doing what's natural. Just follow the man. Follow your man. Follow your heart. Of course, yes, you got to use your brain. But at the same time, if the guy is showing you that he's a good leader, that he has some type of knowledge and wisdom, you know, then go for it. Now if he got 8 or 9 kids from 5 or 6 different women, tattoos all over his face, Glocktavius, then hey, go the other way. But you know what I'm saying? If he a good dude, you a good woman, then make it work. I don't think relationships are really that hard for real. I really don't. If you can find two like-minded people, I don't think it's that hard. I think if anything, we set up so many walls. We have so many terms and conditions that we purposely make it hard, or purposely make it to where nobody can qualify. But honestly, I don't think it's hard to find love in a committed relationship. It just both people got to be willing and ready to do it. Honestly. But
I think that what you said is key because a lot of women I find that the issue comes up not in getting with the man. The issue comes up in actually like keeping them, like keeping the relationship. Because some people, they have a lot of trauma. So
yeah,
whenever it's time to like realize what the person is saying to you, your trauma starts talking, and instead of you actually listen to the person. So he might have said, "Hey, I noticed you did this or that. Have you ever tried doing it this way?" And what you heard is, "Oh, you're trying to control me. You're
yeah,
trying to tell me what to do. I'm grown. You don't tell me what to do." So like that's a lot going on there. You don't fucking tell me what to do. I'm independent. I could do it myself. So then you do go and do it yourself, but then you realize like, dang, this is what he was talking. During the process, you realize this is what he was telling me. I wish I could have heard him, but I was so emotional. So I think that learning detachment is super important, like how to detach from your emotions. Because your emotions sometimes they're not real. And so you're hating him because he told you this or that or how to do something different. And then, to be honest with you, women are not even supposed to have ego. Ego is a thing that men have.
yeah.
So if you have ego, it's likely that you I think women that have high ego like that have and people get mad at me when I say this, but I think that women who have ego like that have not had the experience of a father. They
But
have not had the experience of being under a man's tutelage. And I mean, like I had a daddy, so I have a father. So I'm saying when I grew up, and even now, I would text him and be like, "Hey, Dad, what you think about this?" And he would drop a bar on me, like,
yeah,
"Hey, my thoughts is A, B, C, D," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." I talked to my dad. He said it's cool or whatever. But when you don't have that, you'll be really conflicted about what leadership looks like. You don't want to get hurt, and you want to be the one that's doing the hurting.
you know what be blowing me is, a lot of women don't want to take instructions from their man, even when they married. Let's say you married, you don't want to take instructions from your husband.
Yeah.
Directions, is controlling. But do they not know that they go above and beyond for their boss at work? At work, in your first 90 days, they are watching you, they're testing you, they are,
Yeah.
pretty much molding you into the employee that they want you to be. Do you come to work on time? Are you clean at work? Can you keep up with the dress code? Can you keep up with the workload? What's your personality like? How do you get along with others? All of that's being tested within the first 90 days of working on the job. But then when you get married to somebody, that your husband ain't supposed to do none of that. You know, and it's like you don't like in marriage isn't a partnership. It's the husband and the wife. The husband at the top, and then the wife, or the husband in the front, the wife is in the back. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't have value. I want my woman to have my back. If we partners, that means we side to side. If something pop off, let me handle it first. I don't need you on side of me as my partner. And even,
Right.
what I'm saying, even in the workplace, you are not on the same level as your boss. Even if I am the president of the company, the person right up under me still ain't me. They have power, but I have the last word. If shit go down, you're able to keep it going for sure. But while I'm still here, I'm here. I get the last word because when shit go good, everybody in a company is eating. Everybody is good. I give everybody, what I'm saying, praise. But when shit go bad, it's on me. When you the husband, your wife get all the praise. The house clean, the bills are paid. The wife gets all the praise for that. But if that house go into foreclosure, if those kids are bad, who are they saying? Well, where is the daddy at?
Right.
Why,
Where's the man?
where is the
Exactly.
man at? And we wear it. And we wear it and we don't mind. We don't get the praise. Think about this. How many athletes, entertainers, anybody, because that's what people say on a regular basis, get up there and say, I want to thank my mama. I want to thank my mama. They very seldom say, I want to thank my dad, even if their dad was there the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
So
so like the man, I think like not to put you off, but I
oh,
know
you
like
good.
I remember the passport bros like talking about how they would go and get women from other countries and bring them over here, and they were just so grateful for different things. And I thought about like, man, it's crazy because a lot of times, when men do things for us as Black women, it's not like we don't give them that congratulations. It's all like, you supposed to do that. You supposed to do that, right? And so for me, I've been like super duper cognizant of like making sure that like I still affirm him, and it could be something small. And I think this is really important because like we always go back to the conversation about the relationship that Black men have with their mothers.
Mm-hmm.
And when we think about like the way that Black men grew up with very hard mothers, like not feminine or anything like that. So in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing is you're really going in and healing those parts of him. And like there was something that happened the other day, like real example. You said something about work, and this is really important. And a lot of women can't relate because they may or may not be people managers. I'm a people manager. I'm somebody's boss. But whenever I get a chance to be like around my partner, I can turn my mind. I don't have to go and take care of nothing. All I can do is be there, like be present. I don't have to do anything. I feel like I'm high. Like I feel like I just took some drugs because I'm so calm. I'm so relaxed. And I think that it's important for you to find a mate that you don't have to be the masculine energy. Because if you're having a career where you're in charge, it's hard to switch that if you're not equally yoked with the right partner. And then on top of that, you have, oh, well, you're supposed to do it. So then you start to treating your man like an employee, like, fall in line. And then the man feels like emasculated. Like, okay, I don't want to do nothing for you because you don't make me feel like a man. So I think it's very delicate. I also think that these are conversations that need to be had in the beginning. It's hard for you to jump in and have these conversations when y'all done already just been physical and intimate and all of these things, and then you got to have these harder conversations. It's like, okay, we're gonna break up because we never talked about it in the beginning, and with like a pattern of behavior started.
Okay, man. Hey, you up there cooking? Listen at you up there cooking like that.
you know.
Yep. Shoot, I'm up here playing. I haven't did a live up here in a long time. So
I don't even know why you playing for real. Like, what's going on? What's happening?
well, I've been just really doing my cool reviews, my interviews and stuff like that. And so I just been doing that. I just been doing a lot of content, but now that we're doing Pop the Balloon Dallas, I uh I just I was like, you know what? Let me jump on live right quick, promote Pop the Balloon Dallas, and get on here and chop it up for a minute. But
Well,
what?
congratulations on that. Like that's big. I love Pop the Balloon. One time I sat and just watched 100 episodes. I watched the one with you on it. That was very controversial. That was funny.
Yeah.
Just keep doing you. Like I think you have an incredible voice, and I think people are gonna get triggered. They can't help but get triggered. Like I feel like when any of us talk, people get triggered because we're talking about the truth here. And the truth hurts.
Yep. It do. The truth hurt, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I can't do that. At the same time, if you take the truth and you listen and apply it, you'll come out better. Man, I used to have real jacked up teeth. My teeth used to be real jacked up. And chicks used to tell me all the time. And like you see, I'm bald headed, but I used to have like that receding hairline and the bald spot right here, real jacked up teeth. And chicks used to be like, no, they weren't fucking with me, you know.
Yeah.
But I had to take what they said. That was the truth, bro. You need to get your mouth fixed. You need to do something about your appearance. That ain't working. And it did used to hurt my feelings when women would call me thirsty because I was doing too much. And I had to sit back and say, you know what? Let me, and this is where people get mad, but I got into red pill. But I got into certain parts of red pill where there was fashion, like Kevin Samuels. His thing at the beginning was fashion. You know what I'm saying? Clothes, cologne, all of that. So I got into fashion, learned how to dress. Then I found out that I could go overseas and get my teeth fixed. So I went overseas, got my teeth done. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Hood Siri? I went overseas, got my teeth done, uh, shaved all my hair off, so I won't have a bald spot in my head, grew my beard out, and then I lost weight, got in shape. You know, I got the guns. I can't even really lift my shirt up all the way because my guns in the way, but you, you know what I'm saying? Like I did the work. So yes, the truth hurt. But after you sit back, wipe your tears from your eyes and say, damn, are they wrong? You do the work. And then the results speak for itself. And that's the thing, the results speak for themselves. After you do the work, after you figure out, okay, I want this caliber of woman, what type of man do she want? And once I figured it out and knew that I could do it and I did it, man, look, I got it like that. You saw on Pop the Balloon how they was in line for your boy. You know what I'm saying? They were like,
Okay,
yeah.
period. Okay, so are you gonna do Pop the Balloon again? Like, are you gonna be in it when they shoot?
Nah. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing the interviews like I already do. I'm gonna interview all the contestants. That's
Oh,
gonna be what I do. I'm gonna do the interviews. You know, I'm helping putting it together and all the behind the scenes stuff. But no, I will not be a contestant on the show. I'm in another position now where I want to make the show happen, and I want to see if I can help people find love, people come together, and at the end of the day, market themselves because that's all you're doing on these pop the balloon shows. They all marketing themselves. Whether yes,
exactly.
it is for love for sure, but at the same time, you never know who's watching. When these
That's
people
important.
on look, I got over 5 million views on Pop the Balloon. 5 million. And people still come up to me at least a few times a week just because I was on the show. They saw me on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I done had women in the inbox that was trying to holler because they saw me on the show. This from all over. So when you do these pop the balloon shows and all that, you are just putting yourself out there for the world. And you never know who's gonna see it. You never know who's gonna see it. You never know who's gonna hit your inbox. It could be a business opportunity. It could be a love interest. It could be anybody. You know, and that's why Pop the Balloon is such a big deal. You know, because not only is it entertaining, but like the one guy that was like a few weeks ago, they was doing all that dancing and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
seeing I'm seeing him all over my time. I think this dude is getting bookings just to go dance like he did on Pop the Balloon.
Oh my God, the one guy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because he was on Pop the Balloon dancing and going viral, it looked like he getting bookings just to go do it off of being on the show.
Okay, so I have one very important question for you for
Yeah.
2026. Have you set a resolution for to meet anybody new, to find love, or just have fun? Like, what's your goal for 2026?
So my thing for 2026 when it comes to love and relationship is I'm just gonna let it happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it happen. And you know, when she shows up, it's on. You know, because I love love. Love is beautiful. Love is amazing. You know, I think people be lying when they say, "Oh yeah, I enjoy being single. It's the best feeling in the world." Maybe
Man, that's a lie. You know how cold it somebody that's outside. You want somebody to cuddle with.
Yeah, I think it's
No?
cap too. But what I think, always look. Usually, it's the unattractive people, extremely unattractive people that's decent or men. Men are bad. Either they lesbians or they just ugly as hell, and they understand that they can never attract the man that they
Yeah.
like. So it's fuck them all. I'm better off alone. But really,
Yeah, these girls never have profile pictures. They never have their picture up. You know, they never want nobody to see what they look like, and they always be having the most vitriol in these audio rooms, and yeah, it's really bad.
it's bad. And the thing is, though, even the ugliest chick can find love. Like when you look at my 600-pound life, them women be wifed up, but they understand their lane. Some people just don't understand their lane. And it's different between men and women. A dude can be ugly as shit, but if he got enough money, he can get a Beyonce. Don't everybody know Jay-Z would never win a beauty contest ever. That nigga ain't never winning a beauty contest.
Never. Okay.
But Jay-Z got enough money and charisma to bypass how he actually look. But then you get an ugly chick. Money don't do that for ugly chicks. But there's still a dude that'll be with her. The problem is she not gonna want that dude because he might work fries at McDonald's or he might clean floors at Walmart. He not gonna be the upper echelon of dude, but it's gonna be her match. I don't know why ugly and ugly just can't be together. You know, it is what it is. Broke and broke. A chick can be broke as hell and unattractive and talking about she want a high earning man. That shit don't be making no sense to me.
Well, what I found out, like I've been doing a little extensive research because I really, you know, when I came back in swinging to find my or for my husband to find me is what I put in my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, let me get myself together and let me see what's going on. Like, let me do some research. And I started seeing, you know, these men that were wanting to provide and things of that nature, they came from a certain culture to where they want the woman that's with them to look a certain way.
Yeah.
Like they want her to be fit. You know, they want her to have to eat well. You know, because like he's going to certain places. You know what I'm saying, to be seen and to network within his career. And so the woman has to match. And I think a lot of women took it personal, like, oh well, am I not good enough? But you're always supposed to be working on bettering yourself. It should not even be because of him. You should be working on your fitness, you know, and maybe you can say, oh, well, I've had children, my body changed. Well, that doesn't matter. You still can get fit and you still can get your body. I have 4 kids.
Yeah. And
a lot of people do not believe that I have 4 children.
You know, and so this is the thing about people dating within a circle. A man's circle and a woman's circle is different when it comes to dating. And I'll explain to you how. A woman's circle, yes, normally is the people at her job, in her industry, and stuff like that. Because for the most part, women are hypergamous. So they want somebody that's equal to their pay or more, or substantially more. But this is where it's different with a dude. He can be a multi-millionaire, billion. If he go to Starbucks every day, that chick, that barista, I think that's what it's called at Starbucks. She know
barista,
his name.
Yeah.
Huh?
Barista, yeah.
Yeah. If she know his name, she know his order before he even order it. She's nice and sweet to him. She in his circle.
Yes.
And he will wife her up because
yes,
it's not about how much she make, where she work. It's because she understands the little things. You know, if he go to the grocery store and every time he go to the grocery store, that she got to be cute because it, you know what I'm saying? When he go to those business meetings, when he go to those galas, them galas be nice. I love a good gala. When you come in there as a man, you dressed up, you got your tailor custom suit on, and then you come in there with your wife, and she see a dime piece on your arm, ain't no dude asking where your wife work at. Hey, she look good, bro. Yeah, you got you one. She look good, bro. And she know how to smile. She know how to be feminine and sweet. It don't matter where he found her at. If she was working at on fries at McDonald's, or if she was serving coffee, and then don't get it misconstrued. I'm not saying that men want a dummy, like she just an airhead. No, but you know, she gives him what he can't buy. And that's a difference when it come with circles. Now, are there some women that will date down? Yeah. But from what I hear, the majority refuse to do it. So their circle, when it comes to relationships and dating, is smaller because they refuse to date a man that make less than them. It is what it is. I don't care. Your preference is your preference. But for men, it's just a little bit different, you know.
So G1 Matt Damon met his wife. She was a bartender. He met her because she used to serve drinks at one of his favorite bars. And one time, the paparazzi were there, and he was trying to hide from the paparazzi. And he came and hid behind the bar, and they ended up becoming friends. And a couple of years later, they got married and they have kids.
Yeah.
And that story taught me, and this one is gorgeous. Let me just also put that out there.
Oh yeah.
What you do, whatever you do for a living, if you keep yourself up, you can find me telling girls, all you gotta do is keep yourself up and you can find your husband. It does not matter where you are. You could be driving Lyft from Uber and pick him up.
Yeah.
And he see you and y'all start to talking and you keep yourself up and you're pleasant. And I can't tell you how many, I used to drive Lyft and Uber for a little bit before I went back to work.
Yeah.
And so many guys used to be like, oh my God, can we exchange information? Like, I'm for real. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is important. It can't be performative. You have to figure out what makes you happy and go after that.
Yes.
It can't be performative because people know when you're, she's just trying to laugh and giggle. Like, men who have invested in themselves to the point of investing in their businesses and things of that nature, for them to grow and become successful, they had to become very savvy and smart.
Yeah.
Know how to read people. So if you're a liar and you're faking a phone, like, men will know that, and then they'll know what to do with you. Like, you'll just be like a good fun time girl.
You'll get in that category. They literally, you will get put in a category, and that's what I don't understand. A lot of women think successful men are stupid and they're playing the man. No, he's playing you the whole time. That $1,000 he gave you, that's his beer money. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, like I used to think, okay, I'm gonna be so real.
Okay.
I used to think a couple of $1,000 was a lot of money until I dated 2 or 3 guys, but we was only talking and dating for a couple of months, and they gave me $3,000.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, here, this is for you. And it wasn't a lot for them. Mm-hmm. And a lot of women can't say that because you didn't have to do nothing but just be feminine and talk and have conversation with him, give him conversation. You know how many men just want conversation?
Yeah.
And you really like them and you listen to them and y'all had a dialogue, and then they're like, oh, you need a bill pay? Or how much is it? How much is your car note? I'll take care of it. Just become from you being genuinely yourself. So, people ask me, okay, well, how do you do that? What is the key? There is no key. You really got to work on being genuine. Like, you have to work on yourself. And naturally, people will enjoy access to you so much that they'll want to make sure that you're taken care of, that you're good. And I think that's the biggest thing.
And that's the thing with strippers. Most dudes pay to go to the strip club to go talk to that one stripper that listens to them, and she get paid just to listen. Sexy, of course. She's sexy. She sit on his lap, and let's see. People gotta date people with their that they are what's that compatible with. Yeah, compatible for sure. But like some dudes pay strippers, man, just to sit in their lap and just talk. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Because some women just don't understand. Sometimes we just want somebody to talk. That's not gonna judge us or not challenge us, but just listen. You know what I'm saying? And they look good. She gotta look good. I give you that. She gotta look good. And I'm not really a strip club type of guy. But I can see how strippers get married if they're smart. Because I'm like, look, if you a smart stripper, you gon' that client that's in there every week that come to pay you to talk to him, actually get to know him for real and get up out of there. Retire, quit, and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? After y'all vet each other, whatever. And I know, it might not, be typical, but I can see how strippers can get wiped up because they know men. Their job is to know men. So why not use your job to
To your advantage,
yeah.
yes.
I
Okay.
I mean, and I feel like, you know, that's why I was like love ain't really that hard. You just gotta find a person you're compatible with, like they say. Find somebody you're compatible with, on many different levels. And just rock with them. So you know what? I'm locked in. You locked in. Let's make it happen. I'm not leaving. You not leaving. Let's do this. And cut off the options, the hanger-ons, the lingerers. Hey, another thing they don't be liking about me. But it's only if we was married. I always say if I was married. My wife can't do girl trips.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. My wife can't do girl trips. I'm sorry. I just certain things single women do versus married women. And I don't think married women should do girl trips. I just don't. I can't protect my woman when she out the country. I can't get to her quick enough. And I can't protect her for them hoes. Some of them girls, they got some friends that's hoes. And to get them caught up, girl, Leroy and his boys coming over. Can you just entertain his homeboys? Next thing you know.
Or could you lie for me?
Yeah, can you lie?
Like, you finna get both of us killed. For real? Like, you about to get both of us unalived because you want to lie to your husband. Like, just be honest. Be honest with them. I've actually stopped being friends with girls because they was cheating on their husbands and they told me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, we can't be friends no more because that's your husband that takes care of you and you tipping off with somebody that live in an apartment and you in a house. Yeah. And your husband making, and you don't even gotta work for real. You just work for fun. Yeah. No, for real. And a lot of women, they won't do that. Oh, that's just my friend. That's just how she get down. Well, birds of a feather flock together. Yep. So it's like, you have to make a decision when it comes down to your life. And it was a good friend. We were friends for like 20 years. And I told her, I said, you need to get yourself together. And you better pray that your husband still want to deal with you after that. And for whatever reason, I prayed for them. They was able to get back together. She went and got her husband back. They went to counseling. They doing great. But I was the friend that's like, nah, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. You need to go treat that man right. I don't care what he going through. If you want to be with him, you want to have his last name, you need to go and do that. Because what happens is the karma is you go cheat on this with your husband with a dude who beat your butt or something. Or hurt you or just mistreat you. Then you like, dang, my situation wasn't even that bad. Yep. Dang, I always tell people you think the grass is greener on the other side until you find out it's AstroTurf. AstroTurf hard as shit. It look good, but it's hard as shit. Somebody said that today. I was weak. I was like, whoa, that's it. Yep. But shoot, man, my daughter just called me. Man, my daughter in school, and I had to go pick her up so she can come back home and get her hair done. So she done getting her hair done. So now I gotta drive her all the way back to school. I gotta take this off though, cause my daughter, she don't be wanting people to know her dad is cool. So I can't be out there promoting stuff because she be like, no, dad. She don't want people to know her dad's a celebrity for real. So I gotta take this certain hat and stuff off. She was telling me that everybody was in a common area at school watching Pop the Balloon. And she was like, they seen you? I don't know. I don't even think she just told me they was watching it. She didn't say if it was the one I was on. Cause I've done two now. Oh my god. Yeah, I've done two. The second Pop the Balloon I did was Love Mountain. And that's the one that was like, you know what? It's time for me to produce my own show because after I did Love Mountain, I was like, yeah,
I can do this. All I need is one other business partner. And my boy hit me up. He was like, Fred, let's do it. Boom. And now we get it cracking. We were supposed to shoot Wednesday, but we got iced and snowed in. So we gonna shoot this Wednesday coming up, man. And I can't wait. I got a lot of stuff like this. Ours is gonna be a little bit different than the others. We got some stuff coming. So everybody on the live on all platforms. Make sure y'all go to Balloon Pop DFW on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Go to Balloon Pop DFW on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. On TikTok, it's searching for a real one. Searching for a real one on TikTok. Yeah, because we searching for a real one. Hey, and with that being said, I'm gonna get out. Hey, me and you got to get together. We've been chopping it up. I can it when you get some free time. I can send you a link and we could jump on a podcast and we can really have this conversation online. I stream on Facebook.
We need to do it. I'm so excited. We need to do it.
Okay,
just let me know. Just let me know when. I think like probably Sundays are good. I have so much going on.
Okay.
But I think probably Sunday evenings like this are probably the best because that's when I'm home and I'm getting ready for the work week and stuff tomorrow. So Sunday. Okay.
Well, yeah, you know what? We'll do that. I'll inbox you, and then we could for sure set it up, and we can do it on Sundays. Sundays work.
That sounds so good. I really appreciate it. I love. You know, I at the end of the day, look, I'm Team G1 all day. Like I love what you stand for. At the end of the day, I know you to be a stand-up man.
Yeah, I am.
Whatever the show stuff and all that type of thing is. And it's really like, you know, if they just stay with you for a while, they can really learn a lot about the man's psychology, you know. So I just think it's really good. I think what you're doing is great. I'm really proud of you. I'm really happy for you.
I appreciate it. And I'm happy for you, and I'm ready for that good news. That way I can take me a trip and bring me a suit so I can go to a wedding.
We have a vacation in March. We're going to Turks and Caicos in the Bahamas.
Okay. Hey.
I was told that I have to be there, that I have to take my PTO. I have to be there.
Okay, now.
And I have not been a part of any of the planning, so we'll see what happens.
Hey, well, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
All right, well, you take it easy, and I'm finna head out. You take care. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.